tune originally started out as a British drinking song, and a young man by the name of Francis Scott Key wrote the lyrics to it, and he had a pretty big hit with it.
I would tell you that the 8th annual John Hartford Festival has started, but officially, but Wednesday's never been official. And we're going to try to keep it as far away from official as we can tonight, too. How y'all doing out there tonight? This is for family and friends. This is the pre-party. This is Wednesday night. This is for the hardcore people that are up here. My name's Hondo, and it's an absolute pleasure to be your MC for the 8th annual John Hartford Festival. It's even more of a pleasure to introduce the next person who wants to talk to you. She's the daughter of John Hartford and the girl with the long brown hair. Put your hands together for Katie Hartford Hope.
Actually, correction, the girl with the long brown hair is my mother. And she is up there at the pavilion if anyone would like to meet her. She is also the one on the cover of the Love album. So I'm just giving her away right now. I just want to thank everybody for coming. You know, it's great coming early on Wednesday, but you guys are extra special because you came in the middle of all this rain and Tropical Storm Alberto. I can tell you, Alberto was down in Nashville, Tennessee, where we were coming from. We had him last night, and we jumped in the car at 8 this morning, and we raced him to Nashville, Indiana this morning. Only hit a couple bands, and we got up here, and then the floodgates opened up. So y'all are the real hardcore ones to be here right now. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming out and celebrating the music of my father, John Hartford. That always means so much to us. We just consider it a great honor to be able to come here every year and spend time with you. To us, this is like coming home. I mean, it really is like coming home. You know, you go through all the crazy, you know, all through the year, and then you step onto the campgrounds here, and it's just like, just breathe, and it's all good. So I would like to say thank you to all the organizers that do this festival. I especially want to call out John Hotsey, who got this whole thing going. He was a friend of Dad's, and John is the founder of all this and deserves a big round of applause. I want to thank Tom and Claire Burkhart, Ernie and Patty Hill, John and Amy Griffin, Bob and Terry Riley. Bob is like in charge of a lot of the food. Bob and David Cook do a lot of the food. We've got Jules Dunlap over here, takes amazing photos. Tim Hurdle, I believe, the MyTallTripod is doing video. We've got Randy and Cheryl Kilper, Hondo Thompson, who is your MC for the weekend. Danny Clark Dan Bent, who runs our sound. We've got Les Tigner, who is doing the Old Hippie recycling that kind of keeps the grounds cleaned up and all of our stuff going in the right place. And just a whole host of volunteers. I would be up here all day if I tried to name all the people who have helped with this, and street teams and all of that. There are a lot of people that are involved in putting this festival on. So when you see them, be nice to them, hug them, tell them hello, buy them a beer, and let them know you're really glad to be here. So every year, they ask me to. They made me come up on stage and talk. All right, so I'm not just generally predisposed to public speaking. I'm not a musician like my dad was. But they asked me to come up here and say a few words. And so since this festival is, the whole purpose of it is to further the music and ideals of John Hartford, y'all handle the music part. I don't do the music, but I can handle the ideals part. I can talk about, some memories and some things like that. And this past year, we have been involved in a really big project, a labor of love, in bringing a whole bunch of Dad's unrecorded fiddle tunes to the public. And we've had to dig through journals and through his archive and his writings and all sorts of different things. And we uncovered a story that I don't know that had really been told. And the story was when Dad started writing the fiddle tunes, just a few years prior to that, he had been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is eventually the disease that took him 21 years later. And whenever something like that happens, that's kind of a wake-up call. And what we noticed that he did is after that wake-up call, he kind of took inventory and thought, okay, what do I want to do from here on out? How do I want to make my mark from here on out? And that's when he started learning how to read music or write music. He didn't write music before then. He recorded it, but he didn't actually write notation. He learned how to write music notation. He changed his handwriting to that beautiful Victorian script that we're all so familiar with. He started doing the whole Victorian type of thing and becoming more connected with the steamboats and all of that. He really took inventory and did that. And I just learned so much from that. And the other thing is he was in his 40s when he started doing this. So I think the thing that I would encourage that we could learn from this is focus on what's important, and it's never too late. It's never too late to do what you love. It's never too late to make your mark and to be creative and to do things. And boy, everybody's getting rained on now. So I will keep it short, but I just want to encourage you all, in the spirit of John Hartford, to just keep going, keep creating, keep doing. It's never too late to keep doing what you want to do, what you love to do, and that mark you make on the world will make a difference to somebody else. So thank you all so much for coming. Thank you to the band, and I'm going to shut up now and let's hear some music. Y'all take care.